So we all know Johnny Manziel, he gets a whole lot of attention. Most of it is unwanted. Hopefully he doesn't end up like the dudes on this list. It's a top 6 list of recent NFL draft busts. Most of these guys are quarterbacks.
I'm Earl Thomas, Super Bowl champion. That's Richard Sherman, and you're watching JRSportBrief.
So dudes get drafted into the NFL, they make guaranteed money. Some of them work out, some of them don't, some of them get fat, some of them end up working in a television studio. Right now I'm gonna break down some recent NFL draft busts. If you're an NFL player, presumably Johnny Manziel, you do not want to end up like these dudes. Let's start off with that cat right there. His name is Jamarcus Russell. In my opinion, when he got drafted, he was like the young Jeezy of football. He was fat, he was bald-headed. That's kind of where the comparisons stop. Jamarcus Russell, in the course of his career, which spanned about 3 years for the Oakland Raiders, he threw 18 touchdowns and 23 interceptions. I don't know what the hell he's doing right now. I hope he really is going back to school. For a little while, it looked like he would just be sleeping out on the damn street. Next up on the list, Matt Leinart. Anybody that has beef with Superman Dean Cain has a real big problem. He was selected number 10 overall in the 2006 draft, and it didn't seem like he could ever get in front of Kurt Warner, Derek Anderson, or his own damn injury problems. I have no clue what Matt Leinart is doing now, presumably TV. That guy has Hollywood written all over him, and not Hollywood quarterback, because he sucks. Next up on the list, Blaine Gabbert. He was selected number 10 by the Jacksonville Jaguars, and right now he's backing up Colin Kaepernick out in San Francisco. Yeah, he is not going to see that field. When they have Chad Henne take your spot, you have a problem. But we all know Chad Henne is keeping that spot warm just for Blake Bortles. Blaine Gabbert, all the best to you in your future endeavors. How about Brady Quinn? There's something about being selected by the Cleveland Browns that just doesn't work out. He was selected number 22 in the year 2007. In his career, he has 12 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, and he's also tried to stick around in the NFL by playing for the, hold on while I take a long, deep-ass breath, the Browns, the Broncos, the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the Rams, and more recently, he hooked up with the Miami Dolphins. Good luck with that. You're probably better off just sticking to television. Justin Blackmon is the only receiver on the list, selected at number 5 in 2012 by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He has a little bit of a drug problem. He cannot stay off the weed. He's been suspended indefinitely by the NFL. All the best to him in kicking that damn habit. In his first year, he wasn't bad. I'm talking about 800 yards receiving. I think he had 5 or 6 touchdowns, but you can't play if you're on that weed. And last but not least, this guy gets beat up all the time. I'm gonna let people debate about him. His name is Tim Tebow. I don't really have much of anything to say. People feel one way or another about him. At the end of the day, he is not on an NFL football field. I actually saw people comparing him to Joe Montana on my Twitter yesterday. Joe Montana should put all of his rings on his hand and slap the living hell out of you for making a statement like that. Who are the other NFL draft busts in recent memory? No, we're not going as far back as Ryan Leaf. Stay away from that guy. So don't be a bust in the game of life. Subscribe to JR Sport Brief. Go ahead and click that button right there. If not, you're a bust. I'll even give you time to do so. Don't stare too hard at me. Don't do it. Some of y'all are staring. What is your problem? Click subscribe. Don't look at me. I'm shy. Click subscribe. Do it. Do it now. Stop looking at me. Bust.